Well, hi there, everybody. Hope you enjoyed your Thursday. Meteorologist Don Morelli with you on this very nice evening we're settling into here on iFIBER Channel 1 News. Our weather, of course, brought to you by Bud Cleary Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. And as far as Mother Nature's concerned, it's looking very nice for the next couple of days. We do have a weak cool front coming on across tomorrow afternoon, evening. It might kick the winds up a little bit, especially the western high basin area, but generally looking very nice. And maybe a few degrees cooler for Saturday. Warming quickly, though, back up. In fact, 80 early next week, specifically Tuesday, but wouldn't be surprised Monday and Wednesday as well. So a great stretch of springtime weather ahead. Speaking of which, what a great day today, wasn't it? 67 degrees. It was a little chilly this morning when we hit freezing. Yes, a little chill in the air this morning, but we responded nicely. 67 for the afternoon high here in iFIBER. And in Moses Lake, we topped out at 68 after a little chillier start, 29 degrees. So a little frost out there in some areas. We're looking at not as cold a morning tomorrow morning, but still a little chilly. And then temperatures will bounce back into the 70s, it looks like. 65 for the current temperature. Again, a very pleasant evening out there. The dew point 29. That's why we think we're going to still see a little chilly start, seasonal start we'll call it, in the mid-30s. Most areas. Here in iFIBER, maybe around 40. Looking at the outlook now for the clouds and precipitation the next 72 hours. Here we are at 6 o'clock, and I want to point out a few things. First off, the lack of moisture. Even though a weak cool front is coming on across, you can hardly even pick it on out. You can sort of see it in British Columbia and Canada, but the tail end of this frontal boundary moving across, no moisture at all. The second thing I want to point out is later in the period, we're looking at quite an upper storm system in the Gulf of Alaska. The main energy by midweek next week looks like it's going to slide just west and south of us, keeping us dry. But for the most part, who's complaining? It looks very, very nice. In fact, look at the state forecast. Lots of suns out there. Let me get out of the way, in fact, just to let you enjoy the sun here in the basin. We're looking for mid-70s. Again, not too bad of an afternoon. As I mentioned, we could see a little gusty afternoon, especially the western areas of the basin, into the overnight hours as we start Saturday morning. Speaking of which, the morning hours, as I mentioned, a little chill tomorrow morning, but then thereafter, look at those mornings. Very nice. In fact, look at those afternoons. Very nice. So again, all we have to contend with is a little bit of a breeze tomorrow afternoon, and then stretch of weather looks very nice into midweek next week. Look at this, 78 Monday, near 80, if not in the 80s, on Tuesday. Ooh, does that look good? I have some great plans for the weekend. I hope you do too.